After another hard day's work and the dust has settled.
Welcome back to Cooking at the Shop. Tonight's episode, we're going to be working with our ingredients and our equipment we have around the shop. We're going to be making some prehistoric Parmesan chicken.
And some David Hasselhoff, aka Hassleback potatoes.
So in order to make our prehistoric Parmesan chicken, we're going to use this pre-breaded chicken. It's a Parmesan sauce. But we're going to add a little kick with the ubiquitous hot sauce.
Don't play with your food, folks. It's bad for you.
And topped off with mozzarella cheese, which we're going to melt down in our Coleman stove. And here we are. We've already heated our shop oil in our pan to fry up our prehistoric little critters here.
Take one potato, we get a slice. One edge off to make it flat. This is where the sticks or steaks come in. So we can cut these potatoes, but you know what, look at that. Gonna pop these eyes off these old potatoes because they're shop potatoes. And we're working with what we got. We did now cut these down to the dowels. About 1/8 of an inch, man, maybe 1/4 of an inch down. Try not to cut your fingers off. Just like that. We put them in, and then we'll repeat that process, and then throw them in the oven. Okay. Cut the shop oil with the shop dust, which is always good, especially when you work at the shop. Or with your hand there. This isn't real fancy, but gets the job done. You're gonna rub these potatoes down on the outsides after we cut them. Obviously our hands are super clean. Put a little salt, a little pepper, and then we will put them in a cast iron skillet, put those in the oven, and let them cook. We need to baste those every 15 minutes for about 45 minutes to an hour. These potatoes are a little smaller, so you're gonna take a little less time to cook.
Spared no expense.
Okay, so here we are back with our Hasselhoff potatoes. We've got the one cut up, we've got all the other pre-cut, oiled up with our shop oil. And we're gonna put salt and pepper on these things, all of them. Even the skins that we have cut off the bottom so they stay flat so they cook right. After this, we are going to put these into our Coleman oven, which has been preheating. Should be about 425 degrees when we get there, hopefully. And all will work well. Then we need to baste these taters every 15 minutes for about 45 minutes, because these taters ain't that big. But they're going to be yummy yum. I'll tell you that much. Now we have our half a stick of butter. We're going to melt down in the microwave because we actually have one in the shop. Crazy, huh? We're going to take our leftover thyme, which nobody ever really has, but here we are with some leftover thyme. We're going to sprinkle all these little guys in this herb butter. Melt it down, and then we're going to baste our potatoes every 15 minutes. But I'm going to throw a little bit of garlic salt in there. Whoops. Look at that. I didn't even open up the garlic salt. Ah, there we go. Garlic salt, you know what? Why not? Throw a little Parmesan in there too. Chunks and all. Good stuff.
And here we are, ready to pull our chicken off. Now the Got a nice brown.
We have a melted herb butter that we're gonna put on top of our taters here. And our tater skins that we cut off the bottom, so they would lay in this cast iron real nice like this. Our temperature in this oven is about 425 in the Coleman, and that's optimum for what we're trying to do here. We're gonna fill this cast iron skillet with our taters.
All right, now that we have our dinosaurs out of the grill, we're gonna make our sauce. With the marinara sauce, we'll start with it. We're gonna wanna add a little bit of garlic salt. Not too much. Oh, a little Parmesan as well. We'll add that at the end, so we don't wanna put too much in. We're gonna put a little salt and pepper in the mix. And then we're gonna add some of the Agent Orange. This will give it a nice spice. Mix it all together. Perfect.
All right, so here we are taking out the Hasselhoff potatoes out of the oven. You go ahead and baste those. Oh, easy on the oven, boy. It's a hot mother bear. Set that down. Baste those one more time. Well, these are gonna be good when they're done. For the next half hour, put this back in the oven. And we're good.
We're gonna take our chicken, put it about this cast iron here. We're gonna want to fill up every void. And then we're gonna add a little bit of sauce. We're gonna heat this in the Coleman oven. And on top of that, we're gonna add a little mozzarella cheese. Add a second layer, like so. I'm gonna fill every void. And then another layer of sauce. And then we'll top it with a lot of mozzarella for the top. Perfect.
Oh, look at these. These taters are crisping up real nice. Yeah. Now we're gonna master baste these potatoes. Look at there. Listen to all that yummy, good happiness. That look good. Because that's what it's all about. The happy ending, the final product. The master basting. There's gonna be some good taters right there, I'll tell you. And here we are with our final product, Hasselhoff potatoes. Cast iron. Look at that golden brown, yummy goodness. Sizzling. Man, oh man. I can't wait to try some of those. All right, go ahead and take these out. Cast iron. Let them drain down here.
And here we are. We're gonna go ahead and take our cast iron, bring it over to our Coleman stove, open her up, stick her in, close her up, give her about 7 minutes, and we'll be good. All right, here's the finished product.
The end result. Let's see how it works. There too.
Really delicious.
That's not bad at all.
Let's try some of the chicken Parmesan.
Look at this.
Oh, I got a big chunk here.
Did you get some of that crunchy goodness?
I'm about to.
I got some too.
It was really good.
I'll tell you what. for shop food, this is amazing. It is. You're gonna have to try this. Bubs, our cameraman, shout out to you, buddy.
Cheers.
Yeah. Have a good night, so folks. Enjoy. Until next time.